Hi, I'm Bowling Otter.
And I'm Lizzie Sandwich.
And welcome to the BS.
The Bowling Otter Show.
Hello.
We are playing Skinwalker. This was suggested, so that's why we're doing it. Skinwalker. Okay, well, we're starting with Joe, apparently, here. Joe, the following story really happened. I saw it with my own eyes. What's going on? Maybe it didn't happen as I saw it, but more on that later.
Oh.
We were all going out camping, me and 3 friends from university.
Ah. Oh.
Let me introduce my friends.
Allow myself to introduce
This is Darren.
myself.
I wouldn't say that he is our group of friends leader.
Uh-oh.
Or actually, I would.
All right.
He's the one that always gets us all out of the house and into the action. He's the first one to hit on that cute girl by the bar. He's the first one to jump from the roof into the swimming pool. According to himself, he was even more impulsive when he was a kid. I can only imagine his childhood and how often he must have broken his leg, scraped his knees, and hit his head.
Do we have any sound happening here?
I don't hear anything yet.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't hear anything.
Still, if it weren't for Darren, we wouldn't have half the amount of fun we have.
He has very big eyeballs, I think.
Oh, there's like a little bit of ambient sound in there. Joe, this girl, Celeste, we have known each other since we were children. We met each other when she moved into the house next door when I was 7. My mom told me to go to show her around the neighborhood, and after that we were inseparable for a few years. She's a nice girl, although her health isn't the best. She has some kind of heart problem, which I forget the name of. This forced her to be away from school during extended periods of time during her childhood. Because of this, until we started university, I was her only friend. Still, she never complained, and I've always seen her as a positive, happy girl. Who do we got next?
Okay, who else?
Next is me. I'm Joe.
I'm Joe.
As the name implies, I'm pretty normal. I don't have any overwhelmingly bad qualities, but on the other hand, I don't have any overwhelmingly good ones either. I live in this apartment a short walk from my university. This is where us 4 friends usually gather before going out. Is this like D4?
Yeah, I was just going to say that.
This guy here looking all relaxed on my bed is Michael. He's my neighbor, living in the apartment next door. One day while I had Celeste over, he just barged in. Hey man, your place looks pretty nice. Mind if I join you for dinner? He said. As you can imagine, he's pretty pushy. I don't think he realizes it himself. He came over several times after that day. After that, we somehow naturally became friends.
Really? Somebody who just barged in your house?
I suppose.
Became your friend?
So, one day Darren came with the idea that we should go camping.
Joy.
Why are the trees angry? Darren said his family had a cabin a little bit into the forest, so camping we went. It could be fun, right? Of course, me, Michael, and Celeste dislike the idea of staying in a cabin. It's a camping trip. We have to sleep in the wilderness. So Darren told us about the woods near the cabin. I don't remember much about the trip to the cabin. We joked around, took a few breaks, normal stuff. Either way, we drove up to the cabin and left the car there. We took a short break in the cabin and set out into the wilderness.
And we're lost.
We went pretty far, and I can't say exactly how far in distance exactly, but it took several hours to get where we set up camp.
Great idea.
First day, we just screwed around. Nothing abnormal happened.
Okay.
But then... the Skinwalker came. Oh, I am controlling now.
Okay.
Okay, so Z is the action button.
Can you talk to anybody?
A cooking pot. I need water to cook anything. Okay.
Hi.
Did you sleep well last night? Okay.
Fine.
Not much for conversation.
Questions?
Morning there. Should I say
Morning
good
there.
afternoon? Fix us some wood for a fire, will you?
Okay, there's some wood, maybe?
I set out to gather wood for a new fire and water to cook with.
Okay, that looks like a pile of wood right there, does
yes,
it not?
he's walking up to it by himself.
Did you just pick it up?
I'm no longer controlling this. He did.
Oh.
And it is
Do you
scrolling.
see water?
I don't see any water yet, but it's still scrolling.
Oh.
And I see more wood.
Now what's in the black portion there?
And there's water.
Where?
Oh, okay.
That's water?
What does that sound? It doesn't sound like something you'd hear in a forest.
Slendy! It's Thunderman. Ah.
There we go, a bucket of water.
Oh,
Okay, let me just go back. Okay. The sound stopped. Okay, well, do we have what we need here now?
I
Water.
guess.
Poured water into a cooking pot.
Okay. And then put the wood in the fire.
I should have enough wood to make the fire last a while tonight.
All right, homie. Now we just need a lighter or something.
There's enough wood for a fire.
Thanks for all your help,
We can cook
guys.
now. Okay, guys, what do we do now? All right, let's cook something up, shall we?
Some boiled water for everyone.
My favorite, boiled water. Later that
water.
evening.
You can make a lot with boiled water.
What
they do all day? What they do?
They didn't do anything. We just did everything. What the hell is up with this fog? Every time I've been here before, there haven't ever been any fog.
There haven't
never been any fog. It's time to go to sleep soon.
Kramer.
We're all out of booze. Guess we have to go back to town tomorrow. I'm not looking forward to that 4-hour trek. Maybe we shouldn't have gone so deep in. Ha ha! Alright, what do you got to say, huh? Anything interesting?
Monsters.
By the way, I'm a Skinwalker. It's really chilly outside for being in the middle of summer.
Aren't we all
Hey,
skinwalkers?
anyone else hear that sound?
Like we're
yeah, we are
covered in skin
skinwalkers.
and we walk.
Yeah, now that you
We're
mentioned it,
just
what is that? Sounds like something metally.
Metally.
Metally, very metal. Metally? Haha, is that even a word? Are you
Are
stupid?
you stupid?
Shut up, asshole. It's a word if I say so.
Okay.
Metally.
Metally.
It stopped. Maybe it's some kind of machine.
No.
Who the hell will go out hours from the nearest civilization in the middle of the night and start revving up some kind of weird machine? Who gives a shit? It's probably someone using a chainsaw or something. Let's go to sleep. I'm tired. Okay, I'll go look for the Skinwalker. I'm sure that was no chainsaw. I wonder what it was.
Oh no.
Now we're going to sleep.
Uh-oh.
Sleepiness soon overtook everyone.
But someone's gonna walk in front of the door.
Something woke you up a few hours later in your half-wake state.
Oh no.
You stumbled outside the tent.
Oh god.
Said we were Joe suddenly? Darren, Michael, Celeste, is that you? Missed even think of that before. I can't see much.
Wait, are they still in the tent?
I should check out that sound. Okay.
Are we by ourselves?
I think
Or
we're by
are they
ourselves.
all sleeping?
I don't know.
I'm like, I don't know. It's not funny. It's not smiling. It's no smiling.
I don't know what's up here.
No smiling.
Oh, is that a Skinwalker?
Where?
Michael, is that you?
Michael?
Michael? Say something. Will you? Who are you? He just jumped. Ah! Oh. Whoa, stop right there. I have a knife.
We do?
Huh. Shit!
Run!
We better run! You better run!
You better run!
What do I do?
You better run!
Should I go back to the, tent?
Guess? Where are we going?
I don't even know.
I would like hunker down in the tent and close the little fold there.
Well, clearly Michael's not in the
tried.
tent. Game end. No. Cancel. No. Get out of here. What the heck? Hey, wake up. There's something outside the tent.
There's monsters in there.
What?
What?
I'm sure there is. There's lots of squirrels and shit. Go back to sleep.
Lots of squirrels
Hey, is
and
Michael
shit.
here? Yeah, I'm here. Why wouldn't I be? I don't know. The thing outside looked like you. It's probably some animal.
A spirit
I don't think we have to
animal.
worry about a fox or whatever. Take it easy and go back to sleep. Well, alright then. Maybe it was just some animal. But those sounds.
Oh no.
What were those sounds?
Uh-oh, it's gonna be at the door.
A few minutes later. Okay, drop it, whoever that is. I want to sleep already. It wasn't me. Me neither. That didn't sound like any of our voices. That's
creepy.
creepy. Well, shit, now I'm never going to be able to sleep. Should we go outside and look? What if it's some
No.
crazy psycho with an axe? All the more reason to check it out. It's not like the tent is some kind of impenetrable fortress. Seriously, if that was one of you guys, tell me right now. This ain't funny anymore.
Oh god.
Oh
god.
Okay, everyone, get out together and check it out. I ain't going alone.
I'd stay behind. I wouldn't go out there with anybody. I'd say, hey, be a boy, and I'll wait inside.
What the heck is that? Someone was definitely here. Shit! Shit!
Oh, jump.
Calm down, Celeste. We are here against one here. We are 4 against 1 here. It'll be fine. What if the dude got some kind of weapon with him? I mean, he killed his little critter, didn't he? Michael's right. We gotta get the hell out of here. We can't just up and leave. It's the middle of the night. What about our stuff? Screw our stuff. I'm not staying here another minute. Fine, we'll leave, but at least bring the flashlight and some food and water. I think you're overreacting, though. We haven't seen anyone. Still, someone or something left this dead creature here.
Oh, is that what that is?
We can't exactly go back to sleep with no worries. I guess you're right. I'll go get the flashlight. Everyone bring some stuff you think we might need.
So, wherever that was,
Couple of minutes later.
and dumped a dead animal in front of our camp and then pieced out?
Indeed, that's exactly what happened.
Alright.
Couple minutes later. Alright, let's go.
Okay, let's go.
We better run.
We better run. Why don't we just get our tent? Let's take our tent apart.
No.
My sister is camping this week, actually. So
Oh, that's right.
I hope this isn't happening.
Yeah, that would be weird.
No, they're in a cabin. She's like, we're really roughing it, and then she's in a cabin. I'm like, are you?
It's so dark. At least it's still summer. It's not pitch black. This fog is really annoying, though.
I like it.
So we're going back to the cabin, right? I guess that's the plan.
I'm scared.
Whoa.
Whoa. Are you moving?
No.
Yo.
This is happening by itself right now.
What?
That's weird. A while later, it became obvious Darren had no idea where we were going.
Thanks, Darren.
He was swearing and looking all around. We have been walking for awfully long now. Are you sure we're on the right path, Darren? I've walked this path hundreds of times. We are on the right path. I don't recognize anything from when we were walking to the camp, though. I said we were on the right path. I don't trust you, Darren.
I just happened to be
But
looking
as time
around
went
and
on,
cursing.
it became obvious that Darren had no idea where we were. Darren couldn't find the path. Maybe it was the fog, maybe the darkness, maybe something else. Either way, we were lost.
Great.
I kept looking behind me. I was having that feeling where you think someone is watching or stalking you. I nearly tripped over Celeste when she fell. Help Celeste up? Yes.
Yeah.
I took Celeste's hand and dragged her to her feet. It was getting even mistier. If not for the flashlight, I wouldn't have any idea who she was.
Oh boy.
I recognized that tree. We're getting to the cabin. Again, I had the feeling that something was watching me. My gut was screaming at me that something was somewhere was wrong. I realized the sound from earlier was back, softer but still present.
I don't like it.
I started looking around, panicking. Did a head count, or more accurately, silhouette count. Me, Celeste still holding my hand, Darren in the lead, Michael to the left. Who the heck was the guy besides Michael? My grip on Celeste's hand tightened and I quickened my pace. I thought about shouting out, but was worried. If I did, maybe the thing would turn around and jump Michael or something. I didn't know what to do. I ran my fingers along a knife I brought from camp.
Oh,
Then the cabin appeared out of nowhere. The mist was starting to disintegrate around us. It was easier to make out who everyone was now. I looked at the thing next to Michael. She looked just like Celeste.
no. What? Uh-oh.
The thing whose hand I was holding leaned in front of me. It wasn't Celeste.
Oh!
Ah! I should have ran a scream, but my body was clenching up for no reason.
That's
The thing
not a
turned
reason.
and walked into the mist. I caught up with the others as they entered the cabin, practically in tears. They couldn't find the car and were arguing about where we put it. I told them what I saw. Obviously, they didn't believe me. Still, everyone hurried inside and locked the door. Ah!
Oh god.
It followed us here! He really wants something from us. He doesn't seem to have anything to break down the door with, though. What the hell does he want with us? Hell if I know, ask him. Hey, don't touch the door. I wasn't gonna. She's breathing quite heavily.
Uh-oh.
We're safe here. It's cool, man.
Oh, Darren!
It's a sturdy door. It'll be alright, won't it?
Well, what can we get or do?
Did he go away? Hey, don't touch the door. I wasn't gonna.
Oh.
Shit, the bastard hit the breaker. But he can't get in, right? Yeah! Ah! Celeste! He's just trying to scare us. Take it easy.
What is that? Do you hear these little noises? and
There's
stuff?
Celeste. She seems to be hyperventilating.
Oh, boy.
Sorry, Celeste, the door's locked. It's the only way in. We're safe here. No response.
Great.
Oh, this is pretty creepy. I'm surprised at how creepy this is, to be honest.
Yeah.
We play some cards here before going out camping.
Great time to reminisce.
Off bed. Okay, I guess I'll just go back. There's nothing in here. Very simple kitchen. Oh. Whoa! Who was that?
What is that? What are you looking at it again?
I don't know. It's gonna be
for?
different. No, nothing. Nothing the second time. This is pretty creepy.
Where's everybody else?
Okay, nothing.
Wait, who was that in the foyer?
Where's everybody else?
Who was that sitting in the foyer?
You saw somebody looking like me?
Wait a minute.
Where's everybody else? Better not touch it.
Celeste is... Where's Darren? He's the only one that's missing.
You're right, Darren's missing. Where's Darren? Fireplace, I don't have any matches though. Feel for the fireplace. Benjamin out of Big Tree Trunk. Suddenly a strong sense of nausea hit me.
Oh, great.
There's something in the air. I can feel the horror overtaking me again.
No!
Oh, whoa. The sound.
Uh-oh.
Oh, she's walking all slowly. Oh, she's crying. Oh, what the hell's going on?
Who's on the ground?
can't get up.
He's fallen and he can't get up. Can we help him up?
We can't. It's not giving us a choice.
Can we talk to Celeste?
She's not doing anything. Now where's Michael?
Is he back in the front?
Knocking on the door again. Oh, whoa!
Oh my god!
I don't feel so good.
Why are we fine?
Better not touch it.
What do we do?
I don't know. Maybe something will be different now. Should we look out the window?
We just have to, like...
I'm not okay. Maybe I could, like, get to a different angle on him or something?
Yeah.
Can't get up. Play some cards here.
And that's it?
Okay, let's look out this window.
Maybe we just have to wait for it to pass.
Very simple kitchen. Rice tablewares. There's gotta be something here we're missing, obviously. Nothing useful. Couldn't take it anymore, I had to lie down.
What?
I couldn't sleep and I wouldn't have even if I could. I just wanted to rest. I waited for the world to stop spinning. I looked out a window. There was someone in the tree. I stared back, not able to register what was going on. I quickly pulled the blinds down. Celeste came through the door. She looked pale and disheveled. I dragged her to the bed and laid her down. She was gasping for air as if something was suffocating her. Eventually, her breathing became more regular. I asked where the others were. She shrugged.
They're all passed out all over the floors.
The room had stopped spinning a bit, but I felt far from good. I'll go look around. Wait here.
So
Suddenly, a voice could be heard from the locked door. What was worse, though, was that it was Celeste's voice.
Oh, crap.
Let me in, God, let me in there. I immediately pulled my knife and placed it at Celeste lying in the bed. Her eyes grew wide with shock and alarm, but they could have been faked. What are you doing? No, I'm the real one. The one out there, that's the imposter. I was kind of in a trance, unsure what to do, and staring down at her. Maybe I would have stabbed her if the voice at the door hadn't changed into some low, deep, guttural voice.
Whoa.
Then it became high-pitched like a little girl's. I pulled my knife away. I snapped out of the trance. Now the nausea was returning. I got to the door and opened it.
What the heck?
Why'd you open it? There's nothing there but a trail of black liquid.
Ew.
Suddenly I got this feeling that it might not be the best idea to go outside. Hey, do not go outside. Sign out, go outside. Maybe I'll get another chance to.
Yeah? I wonder if there's more than one ending.
I wonder. Suddenly I got that sticky feeling in my stomach like something was seriously out of place. I couldn't place a reason, but I would soon find out.
Uh-oh.
Oh no. Michael's lying on the floor, shot to death.
Whoa!
How I know he was shot to death, just a feeling.
That and he's laying on the ground in a pile of blood.
Recently shot to death, Darren was lying on the floor. I could see the wounds from the shotgun.
Oh my god.
Where's Celeste? Celeste was dead, lying in a pool of blood on the floor. It looked like she had been shot. Panic started flowing through every vein in my body. Suddenly I realized, was I really someone outside? No. Shotgun, how tempting it had been. I had been looking for the right moment for a long time. The right moment for what, you ask? Why, the right moment to kill my friends. Obviously, what else? The shotgun, or how tempting you had been. I just had to do it. Always taking me for granted, those bastards. Just because I'm nothing special, they should teach them not to mess with me.
Whoa. You see the face appearing?
Bad end.
We should have gone outside.
Maybe we should have gone outside.
We'll have to do it again.
Yeah. Alright, so we're playing back through. We want to get the other ending.
Yeah.
And this is the first time we were faced with a choice when we tripped over Celeste in the
Yes.
forest and we said yes to help her up. Didn't turn out to be Celeste, it was some freaking monster.
Right.
So we're going to say no this time. Pow. She shook her head and got to her feet. The ground was getting muddy.
Oh.
It's getting even mistier. Not for the flashlight, but I had no idea who she was.
Uh-huh.
I recognized that tree. Okay, this is all the same. Feeling something was watching me. My gut was screaming. Something was
Right.
wrong. Realized something familiar was back. Software was still present. Started looking around, panicking. Okay, this is the silhouette count. Who the heck was the guy besides Michael? I quickly my pace, thought about shouting out, but I was worried.
This is all the same.
This is all the same. I ran my fingers along a knife brought from camp.
You never did anything with that knife.
Nope. Easier to make out who everyone was now. I looked at the thing next to Michael. She looked just like Celeste. The thing next to me leaned in front of me. It wasn't Celeste. A crazy, creepy face.
Alright, so that really didn't make a difference.
It didn't make a difference. Alright, so then I guess we'll just go up to the thing at the end where we can choose to go outside.
Yeah.
Everything else I'm expecting to be the same.
Yeah.
Alright, so then now Joe grabbed a shotgun this time. And they're telling, and now they say, shoot, he will kill, I'll shoot him. Darren had the shotgun. Shoot now. Whoa!
This is definitely new.
Nobody said a word for what felt like an hour. Finally, Michael slowly walked towards the door and opened it. The assault sent them all into shock. It was Joe.
What?
The Joe inside the cabin started laughing. Silently at first, then louder and louder until everyone had to cover their ears. That was when everyone realized they had made a mistake. The Joe outside the door was the real Joe.
Wait a minute.
Another bad end.
I thought Joe was narrating this whole time.
I did too. Alright, so let's go check it out again. We could do one more time. We could pick up Celeste.
Yeah.
And this time go outside. That would be the other choice.
Okay.
So we got to the door and opened it. Nothing there but trail black liquid.
Yeah.
Now I'm going to go outside.
Yeah.
Suddenly I got this feeling in night might not be the best idea to go outside. We're going to go outside anyway.
Go outside.
The thing was nowhere to be seen. Just as I was turning around, I took a look at the roof.
And there it is.
There it was. It was close to a corner about to turn. It looked like an albino male with really long limbs.
Really?
He had fingers instead of toes, and all 20 of them were elongated. He was facing away from me.
Oh.
Suddenly the head swiveled 180 degrees and stared at me. I started choking up as if suffocated. It was hard to breathe. The thing opened its mouth slowly and deliberately. I thought I was going to devour me with it when its tongue snaked out. On the tip of the tongue was my face, like a tumor.
What?
Eyes closed, lips upturned into some psycho smile.
Why aren't we seeing any of this?
There's a legend somewhere that when you see a doppelganger, you die. I thought of that legend, but then the creature rounded the corner and was gone. I lost it and followed, vision hazy. My heartbeat suddenly seemed ear-splitting to me. I was stumbling because my legs seemed unable to coordinate. Suddenly, I stumbled forward and toppled down.
Oh.
Once I lay there face down on the grass, my body just seemed to shut down. I couldn't move, I couldn't even turn my head. There was something dripping on my back.
Black liquid.
My eyelids seemed heavy and started closing of their own accords. I saw white feet with long fingers for toes step into view. When my eyes opened, Celeste was shaking me. She was on the brink of tears and her voice was cracking. Get up, that bastard was in your skin! My head hurt. I was about to ask her what happened when she started pulling me backwards toward the door.
What?
We toppled out and stumbled towards Darren's car, which was parked at a different location from what I remembered. I was glad to be alive. The mist had stopped completely. Celeste was downright crying now. She pushed me into the back seat. That's when I noticed. I was wearing different clothes from when I lost consciousness.
Whoa.
Michael was there, huddled up and face buried in his knees. Some clothes stained with blood were beside him. They were mine. Darren immediately stepped on the pedal, but nothing happened. He swore and did it again. I noticed that Celeste was armed with a shotgun from the cabin. I asked him what was going on. The thing joined us. He looked like you. We got out of the house and found the car.
Whoa.
We were halfway down the road, then Michael started screaming. I looked at Michael. He had a glazed over look in his eyes. The thing burst out of your clothes and jumped out of the car. Michael had the shotgun. He was firing out the window. We saw the thing run all the way back to the house at the friggin' speed of light. It was in my skin. Yeah. I looked down at myself. I was wondering if I had been possessed, or if worse, the thing had cut off my skin and wore it as a coat.
Ah!
I shuddered at the thought of something crawling around in my skin. I asked Michael if he was alright. The thing talked to me. I asked about what. He didn't respond. I realized he was sobbing. The car jolted into motion. Darren fist pumped as the car started accelerating.
No time!
I turned back towards the cabin and saw the albino thing standing on the roof of the house watching us.
No.
I shuddered and turned back. Celeste screamed. Ah!
Oh!
The thing was in front of the car, all in the windshield. It opened its mouth and my tongue face slithered out.
My tongue
face. Celeste fired the shotgun. Pablam! The glass shattered and it was thrown backwards. Darren shrieked and I saw blood coming from his face. Something pierced my face and I realized it was glass. The car skidded to a stop. The car's doors opened without any discernible reason and I fell out. The thing lay directly across me, eyes closed as if it was sleeping. I wish I could close my eyes. Its mouth hung open and I saw myself again emerging.
In the tongue face?
I couldn't move or say anything because I couldn't. My face looked at me and was started to talk.
Are you for real?
I love you, I love you, I love you. I want to be you.
I love you.
I want to be you.
It repeated over and over again. It was coming close to me. I wondered if it was going to bite me to death.
How did that work?
The thing's eyes shot open and I realized it was going to kiss me. I managed to regain some control and instinctively twisted back from it. I guess that was what saved me. There was a sound like an explosion and blood spouted from the thing.
Oh.
Celeste was standing over it. Her face and body were bleeding and she had the spaced out psychopathic look in her eyes. She had just fired the shotgun. My face looked directly at me. I am you, it whispered. She fired again, and I saw my own face begin rotting to nothing more than a skeleton in front of me.
Oh.
The thing's head flowered open. That's the best word I could find to describe it. Its head kind of split again, peeling away. I saw faces, lots of them, all on the inside of its head. I think I saw Celeste and Michael's faces. They were whispering something intelligible. In the center, where the brain should be, there was a single red cat-like eye that was rotating in its socket.
What in the heck?
It was producing a mechanical droning sound.
Oh.
Celeste fired one last time. The thing sort of withered away, becoming wrinkled and smaller and rotten until it just disappeared.
Oh.
Celeste dropped the shotgun. I started twitching and spasming as control of my body returned to me. Eventually, I stood up. We got into the car silently. Darren was bleeding too, but no one said anything. We drove back to the city in silence. We explained away the damaged cars being attacked by some crazy thieves. We had ourselves patched up.
What in the...
Michael was still in a shock-like state. I hear he was like that for a while.
Would you abandon your friend?
Right? When I asked him what he thought of the incident later, he denied it ever happened with compelling conviction.
Maybe
his eyes looked dead, and he had lost weight.
Maybe he was really the fingers.
I don't know if he forced himself not to remember, or if he genuinely knows nothing of it. I know what I saw, but I can't remember the exact place.
Yeah.
It's been 2 months now. We still refrain from talking about it.
But
if you were expecting some huge twist or something, you'd be disappointed.
Oh.
I still don't know what we met out there. I don't want to know, actually. I still have nightmares about my own face shouting, I am you.
Well...
One thing I do know, though, I am never going camping ever again. End.
Now, was that good end or bad end?
Well, it just doesn't say bad end, so I guess by...
default.
By process of elimination...
This would be good.
This would be the good end.
Well, hooray!
Okay.
That
all right, so
really
that was basically just a horror story.
I wish there was more art towards that, because the imagery, the imagery that I was getting in my head was insane.
Yeah.
And I wanted to see more of this stuff.
I wanted there to be more art too. It was mostly just writing. I mean, it felt like I was reading a story in a book.
Yeah, it was kind of just like reading a...
There wasn't that much graphically about it, and much less was interactive. And most of that just went by itself. So it wasn't much of a game. It was like a ghost story.
Yeah,
you know,
kind of
ghost
like
story, basically.
with a Dear Esther, where you just kind of walk around and...
Yeah, or even Dear Esther was like completely esoteric.
That had no...
At least I knew this was a ghost story.
Yeah.
Dear Esther was like, you're trying to tell me something, man, but you're not giving me all the information.
I know, that's right, they did.
But it was pretty cool. Thank you for suggesting it.
Yeah, I liked that.
If you liked that video, please click like, favorite, and subscribe. And we'll see you tomorrow. Thanks, bye.
Bye.
How's this door locked? I knew it wasn't earlier. Okay. Good Lord in heaven! What is happening?
Whatever this thing looks like, I don't even really care at this point.